Now, what sort of things are going to shift the supply curve? There's several important supply shifters. First one would be any kind of technological change. A technological change can make it cheaper to produce a product. And as long as something will lower the marginal cost of production, then you can think of there as being an increase in supply. Let's take a look at a positive technological change. By the way, a lot of times in this class, when you see the word change, or when we refer to the word change, we'll often just use the delta sign. So there's been some kind of positive technological change. What we mean is something has happened to reduce the marginal costs of production. For instance, let's consider something like development of the computer. Computers have made us more productive, and with that increase in productivity, it has lowered the marginal cost of production. With this positive technological change, when the marginal cost of production fall, you have something maybe like the quantity of audits that an accountant might do. And here's the quantity of audits, here's the price of an audit, and here's the original supply curve for audits. Now, with the invention of the computers, it's very easy to, amend your audit statements. A lot of things are actually automated. You can plug in a number and it'll fill in multiple statements simultaneously. This has made accountants much more productive. And so this has lowered their marginal cost of production. With the lower marginal cost of production, the accountants are willing to provide a given number of audits at a lower price. Or alternatively, at a given price, they're willing to provide more audits. So there's a positive technological change. A negative technological change, this might be something like, if you're thinking about the technology used in farming, might be a drought. So a negative technological change, if we think of weather as being something that goes into farming, would be a drought. Now, I think that's the way you spell it, a drought. Not a whole lot of rain. If we're not going to get much rain, just think about for the farmers themselves, they have to spend a lot more time working to produce a given quantity of output. Their marginal costs are going to increase. And so what this means for any farmer, if this is the quantity of, let's say, sweet potatoes that they're producing, and this is the price, if this is the original supply curve, when the marginal costs increase, the supply curve shifts up, and this is known as a decrease in supply. The reason we refer to it as a decrease in supply, remember, an alternative way to interpret this is that at a given price, the farmers are not willing to provide as many sweet potatoes. Second important supply shifter is a change in the price of the inputs. Inputs could be anything from the price of labor to the price of capital, which is machinery and equipment, to the price of land, electricity, right? All of these things are inputs. Well, similar to what we just talked about with the technological change, if the price of an input goes up, the marginal cost of production go up. If the price of an input increases, the supply curve will shift up, or to the left we have what we know as a decrease in supply. If the price of input should fall, the marginal cost of production fall. That means my supply curve has shifted down, or alternatively has shifted to the right. So a decrease in the price of an input leads to an increase in supply. The whole curve shifts.